Three words that come straight to mind: heartwarming, heartwarming, heartwarming.
Oh, he's a warrior. You know, all sports fans like to see toughness. They like to see people go against the grain of what's normal.
You know, you talk about giving 100%. I think he was giving much more than that.
Everybody is talking about your relationship with Rishabh Pant. From stupid at the Gabba to superb at Headingley. Do you have a line for him yesterday?
Yeah, well, to see him walk down, you know, gingerly to come and play for India, I think it was, I mean, the three words that come straight to mind: heartwarming, heartwarming, heartwarming. Because, you know, I mean, there have been so many cricketers who have done that. It's not that, you know, I mean, sometimes I might not be able to remember. I mean, we see Anil Kumble doing that. There was Mohinder Amarnath with, you know, with his teeth broken, coming into bat against the West Indies. You know, I mean, there's so many. Kapil coming into bowl with, you know, in Melbourne where we won, you know, with the groin strain. It was, you know, there are so many instances of people doing that little bit extra when it comes to playing for your country. So Vijay Manjrekar coming with a broken arm, you know, to help Chandu Borde try and get a century in each innings. That is absolutely, you know, heartwarming. And then the way you had, you know, Shardul Thakur, the senior man. I mean, senior in terms of age, you know, tapping him on the helmet, fantastic. And then getting a half century, amazing.
Yeah, he came out 37. He added another 17 runs. There's something about Rishabh Pant that tugs at your heart, everything that he's gone through. Did you think he'd come out to bat yesterday?
No. I mean, the whispers before play that he wouldn't be batting, and he might bat in the second innings if India require. But if he was going to bat, I thought he'd come in at number 11, just block one end and allow someone like, if Sharda was still batting, to strike a few. But to see him come in so early and, oh, he's a warrior. You know, to come back from his injury, you know he's made of some steel. But to go out there, I'm sure he would have had a big injection and his foot would have been numb. But my problem with it is that duty of care of a player. You know, the damage that can be done. If he'd have got one more ball on that foot, you know, 90 miles an hour rockets from Jofra Archer, one more ball on that foot, how much damage could have been done? But it didn't surprise me in terms of the character and that real want to get out there and try and do something for India. India needed those runs. They needed to bat a little bit longer. The conditions weren't easy either. The ball was swinging around, and he walked out there, and yeah, he's a superstar. The England public, you only have to look at his reception when he walked out in the first innings when he was fit. Yes. He got a standing ovation. But the crowd here, they were all on their feet. As soon as they saw Rishabh going down the steps, they knew that they were the winner. And I think, you know, all sports fans like to see toughness. They like to see people go against the grain of what's normal. And that's exactly what Rishabh Pant does.
Yeah, you see that so often. We mentioned it yesterday. When you come to a cricket ground or a football ground or anywhere, you see that sense of tribalism, isn't it? I'm supporting this team. I'm supporting this team. And sometimes it just melts. And everybody is together in applauding somebody. We saw a little bit of that at Old Trafford yesterday. So well done, Old Trafford. There's another showstopper yesterday. When he's fit, he just keeps running in. He's got 16 wickets, more than anybody else in this series now. Michael Ward, you've been talking up Ben Stokes all along. There's something special about him.
He's a brilliant cricketer. It's his mentality, it's his awareness of the game, it's his want to be in the competition. You know, when it gets hot and tough, you know that Ben Stokes goes, give me the ball, or I'll bat for you, or I'll do something in the field, or I'll tactically manoeuvre the field. And his bowling is so tough to face because he creates angles.
But this is the best you've seen him bowl?
Oh, without any question, yeah. He's always been talented with the ball. He's always bowled spells, a bit like Ian Botham, where from nowhere he gets wickets. But throughout this summer, he's bowled like a proper bowler, you know, a real high-level bowler where he's bowled jaffers. He bowls something, that's another one there where he just gets the ball to angle into the right-hander. And as a right-hander, if you go back to Shubman Gill's dismissal where Shubman thought it would go away and it just nipped back, he left that delivery. So every right-hander knows that angle that he creates, you have to play at those deliveries. And then every now and again, he gets that one that leaves you. You know, very similar to what Jasprit Bumrah can do. I mean, Bumrah's in a different level, but Ben Stokes has that over-the-top kind of action that just creates really good angles.
With the first year of the IPL, there was I think about 3 days for him to leave to come and play for England here, and he was throwing himself, diving, sliding for his team. And I'm saying, you know, that is a commitment to the team. that you saw from him, on the field. It's you talk about giving 100%. I think he was giving much more than that. He didn't have to do that because his team at that stage wasn't really in contention to qualify for the playoffs. But the way he was doing that, you take your hats off, because in about five days' time he was going to play a test match for England, and he was to fly to England. That showed you the character of the man.
If it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. Team of the decade, these two will probably walk into the team of the decade, won't they? It's only halfway into the decade, but you'd imagine you can't look too much beyond Pant and Stokes.
No, I'd say it's probably a question of who captains, is it Pat Cummins or Ben Stokes?
Yeah.
Be quite a good debate, but yeah, tremendous cricketers, and they've got the skills, but they've also got the heart, and I think it's the heart that you require as much as the skill, and both those players have got it in abundance.
Fourth Test, live now. Watch it on TV channels of Sony Sports.